Welcome. This is your host and guy who is doing all of the internet-y stuff this week. It's BudgetPedalChap. That's me. You are joined today by Mr. Lee. Say hi, Lee.
Hi.
And you are joined once again by Mr. Ollie Miles of Ollie Miles Music. He's over. He's somewhere. He is somewhere.
I'm
Say
everywhere.
Hi, Ollie Miles.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll read. I tell you what, I've not got. What I should have on my lap right now that I do not have is a little
Trousers.
book that. I mean, we can't see that, so. But I usually have a little book that tells me what we're going to be talking about this week, and I've forgotten, in all of this excitement, I've forgotten to put that. So while I'm doing that, talk amongst yourselves. What we've been up to this week, boys? What we've been up to?
Well, I got banned from Facebook, and I've never been banned from Facebook. And do you know what? It didn't actually manifest itself in any way, shape, or form
until we needed it.
Yeah, until just this minute. This is why we're 10 minutes late, because I had made a post back in September, which I shared, which was funny. It was about this racist guy saying white people have superior genes, but spelt genes with a J, and a black lady had taken a picture laughing at him. And I thought it was funny and shared that. And apparently Facebook has just seen it and said, no, you can't. You can do everything apart from live stream. So that's why we're late and we've had to run around the houses, which is a complete pain in the backside. So apologies for being a little bit late, everyone.
Yeah, but hopefully, because I'm theoretically running the stream this week, it should be tip-top internet condition. So, we shall see. We shall see. My audio might not record well, but the stream should be A1.
You know what it's doing? It's bouncing from you to me, and then back from me to you, and then from you to everyone else. So that's some
Chuckle Brothers.
And Ollie's in there somewhere.
I was going to say, this is the Chuckle Brother podcast right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
To me, to you.
To you, and then you to me.
That's it. We've got a few people joining us this week. We've got 3 people in the chat. Say hi, people. Say hi. I'd like to hear from you. Got a bit of a husky voice this week. I'm liking this. It's a little bit like when Phoebe gets a cold and she sings sexy version of Smelly Cat.
Smelly
Cat. Yeah. That's for all you 90s kids.
Showing your age now.
Yeah, for anyone born like after 2000, you're like, shut up, Grandad.
There's this whole thing about Friends being non-PC because like Joey's like, hey, how you doing? And all these sort of things, and he's like, there's quite a few bits, and you watch them back, and you're like, okay, yeah, maybe you wouldn't say them nowadays, but not exactly that bad.
Yeah, they could have said much worse stuff.
Yeah.
There was an episode that I caught on TV the other day where Joey essentially gropes Monica, and it's played off for laughs. He's like, oh, you've got something on your uniform. And then she's like, I think you got it, Joe. Rather than, this is sexual harassment. But
yeah,
different times that we are in.
Yeah, absolutely. Things like that you would get fired for. Absolutely, and rightly so. If someone's doing that to your wife, you wouldn't be happy about it, and neither would she.
Exactly. I think the times very much have changed. There was a horrible joke in a program that I was watching the other day. I can't remember what program, but it was like a comedy, I think. And it's not that old, but there was something that made me gasp and like, are they really allowed to say that? But hey ho.
I was watching a comedy stand-up yesterday. It was Ross Noble, who actually looks like me when I had long hair, which is off-putting. But you should see the photos. It's like a spitting image of each other. But he started telling this joke, and it was quite funny up until a point, and then he started taking the mick out Stephen Hawking. And I was like, no, You shall not do that.
You shall not pass.
You shall.
Yeah, I still laughed because it was you're tickled by that point, aren't you? You know what I mean?
He's got you. Got you by the funny bone. Right, let's swing back onto some actual kind of guitar-y stuff because we've got a fair amount to talk about this week. You guys are largely not in the know about this, so it'll be a surprise for everyone. Who wants to go first? Lee, go on. Yeah. We'll start with Lee. We did Ollie first last week, so Lee,
okay.
You have been having some ups and downs with your pedal board build.
Yeah. So right, okay. Like if anyone's built a board with a switcher, they'll know the plus side of it is that you can hit one switch and it turns everything on or turns everything off, and you can change your messages and pull up your presets and these sort of things, and you can completely drastically change your sound, or which is like something that goes amiss sometimes that people don't realize, you can ever so slightly change your sound. And that's one of the beautiful things about MIDI is you can have one pedal and maybe just top that gain up a little bit or boost it a little bit or this, that and the other, so you get more settings out of your overdrive, or add a few more repeats onto that delay for the next bit of the song because it suits it. So there's all these bits and pieces that you can do, and it's wonderful, and it's a big time saver. Do you know what's not a time saver?
Having to set up a MIDI switcher.
Setting it all up, exactly. And it does cause me a lot of hassle, and it does bring you down a little bit when you're setting it up because it kills the creativity somewhat. Only a little bit, but they have things in place for that, so you can like copy and paste banks and these sort of things, so you can set up your what's not, you can set up kind of, but like your essentials, and then you can grow upon your essentials, if you know what I mean. Okay. Which is great. But I was having a bit of trouble because, as I mentioned, I've set up my board again. I was having a bit of trouble because I got that not remote looper, that's the Geek version, but the quad looper from Bright Onion Pedals.
That's the one.
And what that relies on the switches that come out of the ES8 that you would normally use to switch on or off your reverb or switch your overdrive on and off and these sort of things. What's up, mate? I'm giving actions to your story. Oh, okay. You just like that.
Carry on.
Okay, so yes. So you would use that to switch your reverb on and off, or to switch channels on your amp or something like that. Well, what it does is it uses the two TRSs out in order to switch these loops on and off.
Okay.
However, these ES8, as standard, the outs are as standard turned off, which makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
My big gripe at the moment is that we don't have a standardized measure of on and off. So TRSs, and this relates to MIDI as well, is not standardized, and it's starting to piss me off a little bit. Because what we've got is one pedal will have TRSs, so like the ring does the main thing and the tip is, say the ring is minus and the tip is plus. Another one will be the other way round, and everyone does something different. And what I want is...
So you can't just copy and paste things, because for some it will be switching the pedal on, and then for others it will be switch it off.
Well, you can, right? So long as you don't change any of your pedals.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, so yeah, like if you switch the order of your pedals, then the off becomes the on and the on becomes the off.
Yeah, so what I've got to do now is I've got to factory reset my ES8, which isn't the end of the world because I haven't put that many presets on there. I've saved a few banks and they're good, but I can always make them again. But what I've got to do is I've got to go in, and all the switches that go into the quad looper, I've got to set them all to on, and then save that as a patch, copy that patch over to all the other patches, and then copy that bank of patches to, say, 10 or 20 different patches. So every time I go through, they'll be on. Once that's done, that's set up, that's fine. I don't have to do it again. But while I'm at it, there's other things that I've realised that I can do. So on the ES8, you've got a mute switch. When you hit the mute switch, automatically the tuner out came on. So your tuner would work.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not using the tuner. I'm using the Boss GT 1000 core as my tuner now.
Okay.
So
hopefully not just as a tuner, because that would be
very
extremely
expensive.
overkill.
Yeah. But what I can do is I can reassign the mute button to, when I hit it, to automatically put the GT core onto tuner mode.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I was just trying to work out how to do that before we went live. I was trying to work out what the MIDI message to get that to work was. But there's that.
That's actually the reason we're 10 minutes late, not this whole Facebook farce.
Yeah, not being an anti-racist.
Just give me a moment. I just need to figure this tuner thing.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Come on,
That's all I
Lee.
need.
Come on.
Yeah.
We need to give the people what they want.
So that's been my ups and downs, which is I love MIDI. I think MIDI is very, very powerful, but it, just like everyone kind of like went around to using the same center negative 9mm barrel power.
Yeah. There needs to be a standardization for MIDI.
And let's be fair, everyone might as well just follow what Boss does because they've got it right.
Yeah.
They've nailed it.
I mean, they did it with the DC barrel jack. Why not now with MIDI?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I'm putting this out there to the world where what we need, and I think people are agreeing because I've put this up as a post a couple of weeks ago, but it's just grown and grown and grown, and it's irritating me more and more and more. I'm going to start a bloody gov.petition. But what we need is everything to, if Boss says this is the way, then we are going to be like Mandalorians and say this is the
I was
way.
going to make that joke.
So, Ollie, tell us about your trials and tribulations of using a hot stick to put,
I got my hot stick
things
right
onto
here.
other things. That's the one. Yeah.
That's my hot stick. That's my hot stick right there.
There you go.
Yeah, so I've been bored. I haven't worked since Christmas Eve.
Woe is you.
Yeah, it's
He's
not
Santa.
fun.
I can confirm nor deny this.
I'm a bit bored. So I decided that I'd buy some. I got interested in electronics, so I bought a DIY pedal kit.
Indeed.
Last week.
This is the point that we got up to last week, wasn't it? Where you were.
Yeah, I think I just ordered it, or I was looking at them or something. So I bought one, and I broke it. It didn't work.
So what happened there?
So I'm not good at reading instructions too well, and
Okay.
I missed out quite a crucial thing. There's a transistor that was basically
the silk screen was backwards, wasn't it? Yeah. So
yeah, the silk screen was backwards. It had 4 pins. It showed 3 pins, but the transistor they gave me had to use the 4th pin and mount the transistor the other way. So when I mounted it the way it was silk screened and turned it on, it stopped working. Yeah, it might as well have just exploded there and then, like it was done. So I bought another one, and
Hey. I mean,
it works. First time as well.
at the moment, all we see is the fact that it's in a box. That don't mean shit.
I can show you the inside, but it's not pretty.
Yeah.
Go on, show us. I love good old gut shop. Gut shop? Gut shop. That's a butcher's, isn't it?
Let me hang on. I'll just grab my screwdriver.
Ooh,
so
Matrix.
I forgot to put the nut on the power jack.
You did. Dirty bastard.
So it's
so it like free.
No. I'm the king of bodge jobs. so it is blue tacked in place.
Okay, yeah, that makes
and it's
sense.
to be fair, it's worked quite well. I've not had a problem with it yet. And the wiring, I got impatient, so I just didn't cut the wires to length. I just
the whole
the best.
Yeah, the first pedal that you make needs to be a rat's nest inside.
It is an absolute. Both Stuart Tate and Yeomans are going to hate me for this.
They are at one end of the scale. And,
they are at like the OCD end of the scale.
Yeah, to be fair, they are.
One day, I've ordered my next build. It was dispatched like 2 hours ago, and
Nice.
It's a tube screamer type with bass cap mods. So it's 3 knobs and a switch for a different bass response. But
I used to watch that.
it's not as bad.
3 knobs and a switch. I mean, that's not terrible.
As bad as I thought it was going to be. It's
That's not terrible.
I opened it and it's not as bad as I remember it being. But when you try and put a battery in there, it's pretty bad.
Oh yeah, no one uses batteries, mate.
I've got the clip there just in case. That's also got blue. That's also got blue tack on it.
Yeah, I did see the blue tack.
Blue tack is my friend.
So I mean, the fact that you've got a pedal working is pretty cool.
Yeah. So
that was it's a Range Master, isn't it?
It's a Vox treble boost, which is similar, very similar.
Yeah.
So it's based off the original Vox treble boost, but it's more wide range because I think the original one only boosted like super high frequencies. So the kit that I got included a couple of different capacitors, so you could lower that a bit more, which I used. And then there is a video on another group of me. I filmed myself when I went to turn it on, as you've seen.
Yes, yeah. And the face of pure joy.
Yeah, the face that I'll find the screenshot that Andy took, but like my face when I realised was, I didn't know I could pull that face.
But yeah, I mean it's the face that you pull when hours worth of electronic frustration
and
come
burns
to fruition. Yeah. You've been through the burns. You've been through the probing a circuit to find out why are you not working. Everything is fine.
I mean, in all fairness, with this one, it worked first. In the video that I've got, I actually said I skipped the testing phase, which you're supposed to do. Like before you attach the foot switch, you're supposed to test the circuit. But there's a socket thing that they supplied, and I accidentally melted it with my soldering iron. So I just thought, sod it, might as well just chuck it in the enclosure with and hope for the best.
I've got a little test rig down here somewhere, but I can't seem to see it at the moment. But for exactly that, it's got basically like four little sockets that you plug your ground in, out, and your voltage.
Yeah,
and it's literally just like the pedal.
Yeah, that's right. So there was a thing that I was supposed to attach a ribbon connector to, and as I tried to solder one of the wires to it, it melted. So, I mean, at that point, I thought, sod it.
That is the Lord's way of saying this need not be tested.
yeah, just you have done your work. But I was so careful on my second build. Like I was checking the value of resistors with my multimeter after I'd looked at the colours and worked it out. I'd checked. I'd take the probes off and then check again. Yeah. Just in case that value of resistor had changed in the half a second that I let go.
Yeah, I mean it's the old adage, isn't it? Measure twice, cut once.
Yeah, I mean when I was at school and I did all that sort of stuff, I was measure 4 times and still cut 5 times. Like I was just useless.
Yeah. And patience is the thing that you learn from this. But also, I've got to say, your soldering technique has come on in leaps and bounds.
Oh yeah, as soon as I think it was Stuart Tate. Yeah, it was. So I when I was doing the first board and I was having some problems with the solder, he just sent me like a couple of tips, and as soon as I make your soldering iron, just turn it up a little bit, and there was a couple others, and as soon as I started doing them, it was like, oh, this is so much easier than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's a bit like when you're in the kitchen and you're using a blunt knife, isn't it? Like, you'd think a blunter knife is going to be safer, but actually, it's not going to get the job done, and you're going to end up fucking something up because you're ending up trying to saw rather than cut.
So I found the screenshot of the moment I found out my pedal worked in the video, and I looked like, I don't know.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I mean,
that was a moment I realised.
Yeah. Oh my god, it works! Yes.
Yes.
So that is the face of triumph.
Yep. So Tube Screamer hopefully arriving in a couple of days. I'm gonna have a go at building that, and then I think I might have a go at a fuzz face after that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean that'll sort the men from the boys.
Well, they're just as easy, aren't they? They're just the simple circuits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get I'm not gonna try and find a germanium one because germanium and all that is, and also I'm pretty sure my tape lockdown fuzzes are basically a germanium fuzz face.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll build one and you'll plug it in and you'll be like, well, this clearly isn't as good as this other one.
Yeah, so I'll go for a silicon one to get the different.
Yeah.
Get that harder edge.
I have noticed we are somewhat into this podcast, so I'll give a quick rundown of my week, very very quick before we go on to. Exactly, it's going to be fast forward. This week on the No Talk All Tone will be the K-Line Orange Burst. I've been teasing it for like 3 or 4 weeks, but then Yeomans keeps delivering me better pedals. So yeah, I plugged it in. I mean, it was like literally the first time I plugged it in before I did the demo on it, and it was pretty cool. I ended up using it for maybe like half hour before I did the demo because it sounded pretty good. Is it as good as the pedals that I've been demoing, like the Tate Effects Fuzz and the Preacher? It is not. It definitely is not. It's very raw and unrefined. There's a noise floor on it. There's spots in the EQ that are just not great. Like the sweep of the gain control, you get like nothing. Then in about a third, it all kind of floods in at once. So it's not a refined pedal, but the sounds that you can get out of it are pretty cool. And it's based on the BB preamp, which kind of martially sounding preamp. And you would think running that on its own would be fine. However, running it into an already driving amp, that's where the sweet spot is. It got me in the region of kind of like those late 70s, early 80s players who were running old Marshalls but then running a distortion pedal into them.
Randy Rhoads.
So like the Randy Rhoads, yeah. So getting that really kind of classic metal tone, and that is quite fun. So you two will have to wait until tomorrow to hear that. When this podcast is out, it'll...
I don't think you two listen to this.
I mean, with or without them, I will still release it. I mean, I couldn't tell you another U2 song.
Could you not?
Streets Have No Name.
That's exactly the one I was thinking of. I can't think of a relevance.
They did that one with BB King, didn't they? When Love Comes to Town. There you go.
What, where BB King used loads of dotted eighth delays?
Yeah. Funnily enough, BB King plays a real Malmsteeny solo in it for some reason. No. So, I mean, that's what we got coming out on the No Talk All Tone this week. Hopefully next week, I've got some ideas, but I don't know. I'm not going to give that away just yet.
Can I give everyone a little bit of breaking news that I'm really excited about, and I just want people to know? Tomorrow, I should be able to release the Rainbow Machine on Tonepedia. I can't wait for you guys to try that. It's going to be so much fun. It's such a crazy ass pedal.
Nice.
Speaking of events of the world, Pedal World Cup.
Oh yeah.
So knockout rounds, and we've already got a vote in the in the chat.
Have we? I can't see any comments or anything in the chat.
I see a comment from Marcus saying grunge all the way.
Oh look, there's loads in there. Oh my god, what's going on here?
I don't know. There we
know.
go. Right, so let's do this as we mean to. Have you got the graphics for this, Lee? The graphics that I shared this week.
Can you do some sort of like music drum roll?
I mean,
There we go.
So we have gone in our first knockout round. We've got the Digitech Grunge versus the Solar Tone Bender, and we've already got one vote for the Digitech Grunge. So I think it is obvious where we're going to go with this one. There's going to be another vote for the Digitech Grunge coming from the Budget Pedal Chap. So that is a two for at the moment for the Digitech Grunge. Lee, which way are you voting on this one?
Oh, you know what I'm voting for. Let's ask Ollie.
The Digitech Grunge has now got 3 votes.
No, no.
I mean,
you can't.
I wanna go for the grunge.
Well, then make the dream happen,
Bender.
Ollie Miles. Make that dream come true.
If you are a soulless reject, then by all means go and vote for the grunt. And who am I talking to? I should be encouraging people.
I heard the words "vote for grunge," so that is Lee's locked in as 3 votes.
Come on, if you really do love pedals, you've got to vote for the Solar Sound Time Bender, because really, to be fair, it should win this whole thing. So, and it's up against the grunge.
Oh, Ray.
The grunge of all pedals. Oh my god, it's like
I'm putting it out there now.
No.
The Tone Bender isn't even making it to the final, Lee.
I'm putting it out there, you're wrong.
Not even making it to the final. I mean, it's not getting past this round because currently we've got 3 votes for the Tone Bender and Ollie has abstained a vote, so...
No, well, yeah, hang on a minute.
You know what? This is my fault because I didn't put up the change I didn't change the cover photo earlier to tell everyone we were going live today because I've been really busy. So, like... man.
I'm going to take postal votes on this because at the moment we've got 2 for 2 and there is no one breaking this this tie.
I'm messaging Bimson to get on here.
Yeah, Bimson. Get Bimson on here.
Bimson's going to vote for the grunge.
Bimson
knows
Tone Bender
what.
because he's got taste.
He knows what's what. Bimson is going for grunge.
Isn't the that boss... That boss pedal from last week, isn't that...
but the TB2W is based on the Tone Bender. Yeah.
And didn't loads of people... Didn't that sell out, like, instantly?
It did, but it also got a massive backlash.
Rushing, you don't see, like, all the thousands of people rushing for the boss version of a Digitech Grunge, do you?
It's because it's not out yet. Like, when boss do eventually come to their senses and team up with Digitech to make the GR2X, because I assume it's not going to be Wazza Crest, it's going to be Extreme.
The Extreme.
Extreme Grunge, yes. So, we've still got Tone Bender. Oh, that's you. That's you. You cheeky git. Ollie's trying to sway the vote by voting in the group. Right. This one's probably going to be a bit more of an obvious one. So we've got the Dallas Arbiter Range Master. We've got the Electro Harmonics Holy Grail. So,
Holy Grail's a reverb, right?
That's a good start. That is a good start.
There's that many of their damn pedals that I can never remember what's what.
Yeah, Holy Grail is a reverb. It's one of the reverbs, pretty much.
Yeah, they release a pedal more often than I sleep. Like, it's...
Yeah, I mean, they are dedicated to the pedal release.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, we might be talking about electro-harmonics a little later on in this podcast. I think, without a doubt, I'm going to have to go for the Range Master on this one because... Yep.
Because that's a sensible thing to do, because it's like a legacy pedal against a pretty average reverb.
Like I think my first reverb pedal.
Yeah, so it's essentially that, isn't it? It's Although both are, I would argue that both are within that kind of legacy status. The Holy Grail has been surpassed. There are things within that price range that are doing it better, or there are things that are cheaper that are doing the same thing, or it's not quite as groundbreaking as it might have been once. Whereas the Range Master is a very simple circuit. It's not really breaking any ground because there are so many treble boost circuits out there. However, when you think of the word treble booster, Range Master is pretty much synonymous with it. And who does not want to be a master of their range?
Oh, look, really? Mr. Bimson's just joined us.
Yay! Yes! Bimson, I've always liked you. I knew I liked you.
I don't think his vote counts here because the voting for that round has closed. I'm afraid, Mr. Bimson.
No, voting will stay open.
I'm afraid.
Until
you said you were taking postal votes.
Yeah, I am.
Let's not go there.
So, Mr. Bimson, if you do want to get your vote, it needs to be postal now, unfortunately.
Yeah, so just to clarify, Mr. Bimson has quite wisely voted for the Tone Bender, and
because
someone called Molly Isles also voted for Tone Bender as well. I like it when women join the group. Molly's a lovely name.
Yeah, I know.
Got a very lustrous beard.
And not a lot of hair.
That's my mum.
Not a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Look, you know your mother too well.
It's looking sad these days.
Okay. So we've got 3 for the Tone Bender. We've got 2 for the Grunge. So far, it seems to be a clean sweep for the Range Master. The Holy Grail has not put up a fight here.
I mean,
I think we should just clarify for people who have just joined us. What we're doing is, at the moment, we're voting for Group C and D of our Pedal World Cup, of the Pedal World Cup, let's say. And
the official.
The
Group C, we've got the Digitech Grunge versus the Solar Sound Tone Bender. And Group D... No, Marcus, you can't vote again. Group D, we've got the Dallas Arbiter Range Master and the Electro-Harmonics Holy Grail. So you've got to vote for the Solar Sound Tone Bender and the Dallas Arbiter Range Master. Oh, crikey, if they have to go off against each other, that's going to be a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, that's a question.
What, the Grunge versus the Range Master?
Yes, because exactly.
The hour is not over yet. We are still in the fight.
Are you messaging yeomans to get in here and vote for the
I may be trying to call in their support here. Yeah.
I can just see your phone on the bottom of your frame. Just
Marcus Darby just said, "Hello, this isn't Marcus. This is someone else called. This is someone else. Grunge."
There we go.
Can I still ban people from the group?
Can't ban Marcus.
Andrew says Ava agrees with me, even though she only knows the fuzz face.
Andy's daughter has +1.
I don't think we can count. I do not think we can count that one. As much as I'm ribbing Andy for not allowing his vote, I definitely can't allow his daughter to vote on this one.
This is getting out of hand, isn't it?
It is. Like, where do we draw the line? Like,
grunge.
I've got a cat downstairs, and she's pretty partial to a grunge. So
yeah, I'll go and get my cat, and I'll go and get my dog as well.
There we go. Dogs definitely love the grunge.
Yeah.
It just quick question: if Darth Vader wanted to vote, could he? And Batman and Spider-Man, and I've got a Baby Yoda around here as well.
Hang on.
Use the grunge.
I've got Slash.
Oh, he's worth like 10 votes.
You can also see the top of Lemmy, James Hetfield, Master Chief, and Jon Snow.
So, like,
that's a real eclectic collection.
Lemmy and James Hetfield would go the grunge. It is the dirtiest sounding pedal. Clearly.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but they're also from an era where it was all about the boost.
Master Chief would vote for like the hologram or something, wouldn't he? For like the microcosm or something like that.
He would abstain his vote.
He'd vote Aspect 3.
But yeah, so currently we're sitting at a tone bender and range master, and in fact, actually, if you have a look at the way that the grouping works, they face off in the next round.
Yep.
Oh, so things are gonna get cray. Let's move on to some news, and we'll leave this one up in the air for whoever wants to vote. Right. We had some news last week that we didn't quite get round to, so let's do that. Marty Friedman.
Oh yeah.
I deleted the pictures, so let me see if I can find them, because I did have them.
I forgot about that.
Poor form. So Jackson are creating a Marty Friedman signature. To be fair, I thought that the Monarch was a signature for Marty Friedman, because he was the artist who was kind of promoting it when it was being publicised as a new shape for Jackson about 3 or 4 years ago. So
apparently Marty Friedman votes grunge.
He definitely would vote grunge. Definitely.
Right. Tell me, right, when you see this picture that I've put up, tell me if it's the right one, because I saw a picture of it the other day and it looked a lot different to this guitar.
That looks like an Epiphone Prophecy.
No, this is a Jackson.
Is it?
This is the guitar that came up when I. Guitar that came up when I researched it, but then I saw a purple one the other day. So is it a black one or is it a purple one?
Yeah, so the black one is like the original one that he was playing. The purple cracked mirror finish one is his signature.
That's the new one, is it?
Yeah, so that one is the shape. That is the Monarch, essentially. But this is the MF1, which I assume stands for Marty Friedman, not motherfucker. So 24.75 scale length, 12-inch radius, 22 frets. So, like, G inspired. EMG Marty Friedman passive pickups, which that's pretty cool. EMG usually do active, which they have a sound, but you can't really escape that sound. Yeah. So hopefully the passive pickups are gonna be a little bit more versatile. I don't know. I've not heard them, but I would hope so.
Lee, stop it.
What are you doing, Lee? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you messing with the graphic on the screen? Yes, you bloody well are.
I think the best way to describe it is you're getting violated by the headstock of the Jackson.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, okay.
I was just scratching your nose for you, mate. Look.
Wonderful. So it's a graphite reinforced neck, which is something you tend to find on VGA guitars. I think have got like a graphite rod running through it, which renders them not needing a truss rod, which is pretty cool, because it makes them a lot more stable. I think the Parker Fly and a lot of the Parker guitars had like a full graphite, or was it like a carbon fiber back? I can't remember.
Yeah, you find that quite a lot in basses in like super extended range, like 8 strings and 9 strings and stuff now.
So I mean that's pretty cool. Rendering it impervious to barometric changes. I know that's the reason why a lot of
basses,
a lot of basses. No, a lot of guitar companies were going for roasted maple because that does a similar thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know basses do a similar sort of thing on, like that.
Yeah.
My favourite one is I don't know. I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of this. Aristides, where it's like basically it's just a giant resin guitar. It's out of one piece, and the only reason there's like the first run of the newer models, they didn't put a truss rod in it, but so many people got funny about there not being a truss rod in it, even though it was stable. They just put a truss rod in there.
So it's just like a decorative truss rod.
Yeah, basically, it's there so people stop panicking.
Yeah. I like that. So yeah, it's got the graphite reinforced neck. It's got a purple cracked mirror finish. It is, I believe this is a Chinese-made guitar. I don't know how we feel about that. However, it's 835 euros. So probably talking around the £800 mark, something like that. Maybe $750 if we're lucky. What do you reckon?
I think a really high-end guitar at that price would be great. I'm not saying this is a really high-end guitar because I simply don't know. But if it is a really high-end guitar and it's at that price, then yeah, great. It's all. We can't say that everything that comes out of China is rubbish because it simply isn't true. A lot of the Crossroads B&G guitars come out of China and they're almost as good as the ones that they make in Israel. And they're amazing, and they cost like $2,500. So we can't say that everything that comes out of China is rubbish.
We can't say that things that come out of China. We can't speak for the quality of things that come out of China, because the qualities vary. What we can say, however, is that Chinese labour production costs are less.
And also, China are one of the few countries at the moment that are actually functioning properly. Well, almost properly. As properly as they normally do.
I think for the next 20 years, the UK isn't going to be functioning properly. But let's not talk about Brexit.
I was going to say, let's steer away from apocalyptic talk. Come on. So, it's interesting. It's interesting. Let's talk about another wildly expensive guitar. Fender Acoustasonic Jazz.
What?
Right, so I've got a game for you on this one. So the Fender Acoustasonic Jazz, I mean, they've come out with a Strat version, they've come out with a Tele version, now they're coming out with a Jazzmaster version. It looks a little bit less crap than the other two.
Yeah, do you know what? I'd agree. I don't know if you... Well, I know you saw the news, but I don't know if the listeners saw the news last week. But I've seen a lot worse. I've not been a fan of the other ones, but these look pretty spot on, don't they? Yeah.
So, I mean, the specs are the same. So you've got the Fishman acoustic engine in them. They're quite a premium price point. So it's like $2,000 pretty much. However, so they come in a range of finishes. I did not have the official Fender colours for it.
I can tell you.
No.
Orange. Okay.
So the game here is try and figure out what I called the colours. I mean, I started off quite conservative, and then by the end of it, it's classic fret talk.
Okay.
So, I mean, we start off with the kind of like dark green.
I'm guessing that's the dark green one.
Yeah. So, I mean, for that one, I called it dark olive, which I think that's quite conservative. Yeah.
Don't they normally? Is it olive? Is olive drab the Gibson finish, or is that the Fender?
Yeah. I think olive drabs Gibson.
It looks like the sort of colour that your granddad painted his shed.
Yes, yeah. So, I mean, I've called it dark olive, but yeah, Grandad's shed would also be a
Grandad's shed. Shed green.
So the next one is kind of like a light, like a dark teal colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
So go on. What would your renaming for this dark teal be?
Turquoise.
Blackpool Ocean.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So I've called it Rich Surf. So we're getting a little bit more outlandish. This is where it takes a turn. Okay. So the next one is a light natural finish. So,
yeah.
I've called this one Pine Table.
70s pine table.
70s.
There we go.
17 Scandinavian
IKEA
furniture. Brilliant.
So, Scandinavia burst is. So Pine Table or Scandinavia burst would be fine. So
I'm going Scandinavia burst. I like that one.
The next one is just. It's essentially like a 3-tone burst, but like a slightly less of the dark edge.
Yeah.
So
is it really 3-tone? Is there a oh yeah, there is a very small like reddish tone, isn't there?
There is a small reddish.
Literally the very edge, isn't it?
It's kind of like where they blend.
Yeah. So this one is I've called Yet Another Burst. Obviously inspired by the great Swedish activist Yet Another.
I'd call it £50 guitar burst.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If you ignore all the wooden bits and all the nice things and just look at where it's orange and into other oranges, and imagine that was a guitar. It just looks like a cheap, nasty bass.
Argos starter pack.
Right. Yeah. So the final one.
That's it. Argos starter pack burst.
Let's see.
The other one should be IKEA burst.
There we go. Yeah, I think Argos burst is a decent. Well, the final one is off white, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're saying for this one?
Day old snow.
Donald Trump. It's like Donald Trump's teeth.
No, I mean that would have been the last one, like orange burst.
Not his skin, his teeth.
Oh, okay. Didn't even know he had any. But
industrial estate snow.
Okay.
or council estate white.
I mean that's towing a line there, that isn't it?
I grew up on a council estate, man. You can believe that, can't you?
So, I've gone with hand cranked cream. There you go. I mean, you get the idea of the shade there.
My mic peaked way too hard. I was sat way too close to my mic for that one.
Oh, there we go. Those are the new options for Fender colours. If you want them, Fender, feel free to use those as your new product codes.
Oh, I've got another one for it. Unread instruction manual white.
I tell you, actually, we've got an instruction manual for a Malm bed, like a bed frame on our windowsill in our bedroom, and that has gone like a horrendous, like yellowy brown, horrible. It is definitely beyond hand cranked cream.
Right.
So we've got possibly one final bit of news. I've not checked the time. Oh, we could probably get through the two.
Are we not going to talk about what I wanted to talk about, then?
What's that? The
rats.
We have to.
Can we do it another day, then? Because I really want to go through it.
Do it.
No, we could do it another day. We can always edit this bit out of the podcast, but yeah, can we do it another day? Then, like, do like a focus on these rats because they are proper cool.
Yeah. So What we'll do, because there was a little leak, which we're not going to talk about.
No, we're not.
But there was a little leak, and we were going to do like a little featurette on the wrap, but because the leak is not official and we don't want to...
That isn't why I wanted to talk about them. I didn't know about that when I brought it up.
In which case?
I wanted to talk about it because I've been on the rat website today and I was looking at all these rats and I was like, oh my God, there's so many different variations of the rat. Can we talk about them?
Yeah.
I mean, they did release the Lil Rat for NAM 21, didn't they?
That's the latest one, which is basically a rat 2. But you've got... Let me just go through them very quickly. We'll talk about them another day.
But you've roped us into this now. He's roped us into it.
Right, you've got the Rat 2, the Turbo Rat, You Dirty Rat, the Fat Rat, the Solo Pedal, which isn't a rat, and the Deuce Tone Rat, and then the Little Rat 2. So...
How about the rat tail, the cable that's got a rat built into it? Do they still do that? They decided it was a terrible idea.
Do you know why they did that? Because they also own Lava Cable.
Because they can,
really?
I would have thought.
Yeah, they own Lava Cable.
How many variations of the same pedal can we do?
Yeah. Well, apparently this solar pedal is asymmetrical clipping. I'm guessing it's more towards a SD1, but like a very heavily modded one. But look, we'll talk about them another day. But I really want to go through them because they that is some interesting talk to be had there.
Okay, we're gonna have a talk about as Ollie mentioned earlier that Electro Harmonics seem to drop a pedal every week. Ollie bought to us the pedal that Electro Harmonics dropped this week.
Yeah, I think it was actually dropped today. I think it was I think I saw
scorching hot news, fresh out of the news oven.
Too hot to handle.
Oh, I know what this is. This is the you say it, guys.
Yeah, so the Electro Harmonics announced today the ripped speaker fuzz pedal, which is supposed to be like an emulation of that original distortion tone from bands like the Kinks. That's kind of where they take the razor blade to the speaker to get it to distort.
Yeah, classic Ray, not Ray Davies. Dave, was it Dave Davies? There's the guitar.
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, Ray. I think Ray was the vocalist, and it was Dave who was pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, but yeah, it's supposed to be sort of an emulation of that when people were trying to distort their guitars more. But it's basically just a cool sounding fuzz pedal. Kind of sounds fuzz facey. And it's I think I saw it. It was €99, so it's going to be about £100. Yeah,
I mean, you can say a lot about Electro Harmonics, about the fact that they release a pedal every week. They price them well. They really do. They're looking out for the consumer with their prices. They're not looking to get onto that like inflated market. Oh dear. Lee's back in the comments talking about the solar sound.
And I spelt solar wrong. I spelt solar right. But they don't spell it right on the pedal.
Yeah, just not pedal right.
So this ripped speaker has got 4 controls, hasn't it? So you got fuzz, rip, which I assume you said was the bias.
Yeah, I read something saying rip was essentially just a bias control.
Yeah, so because ripped speakers, if you like over rip them, can get that kind of like gated sputtery sound.
Yeah, like get really flappy.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. You've got volume and you've got a tone, which is like a tilt EQ.
Yeah. So I think from what it sounded like and from what I read, it's kind of got that fuzz facey. There is a video, there's a demo video online, but it kind of sounds like it's got that fuzz facey like hard edge. It's kind of brash, but just kind of EQ'd differently. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's like a Big Muff style EQ in there.
Do you know what?
And then with the bias as well.
I hate to be Mr. Negative, but I have no interest in this pedal whatsoever. It bores me to tears.
I mean, yeah, it's another fuzz. I mean, there's nothing wrong with fuzz, but
the like classic like ripped speaker cone sound. Whoa! I like the Kinks. I think that.
Yeah, to be fair, from the video, I wouldn't say it sounded anything like the Kinks, but it sounded like It sounded half decent.
Like if it's another fuzz in a sea of lots of fuzzes. I mean, these are the guys who make the big muff. So
yeah,
like, is it competing with that? Is it? I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it's a lot more of a vintage style, classic fuzz tone. Yeah,
I'd be interested to like, because I mean, demo videos by manufacturers are always a bit hit or miss. So I'd be interested to kind
Electro-Harmonics tend to do pretty decent demo videos. Like their demo videos make their pedals sound really, really good.
I'd be interested to kind of try and get my hands on one and give it a go and see what it sounds like.
Do you know what?
Yeah, I think
the Kinks have been for a very, very, very long time one of my favourite bands. So they've got some of my favourite all-time songs, especially like Sunny Afternoon and stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's just one of those like proper earworms. But I've come to really love tone. And I fell in love with the Kinks when I was probably 2 years old. So I fell in love with tone a long time after that. So that they're integral to very soul, but they the idea of I contradict myself though, because I like bit crushes and stuff like that. But I don't know.
It's all about the tone with bit crushers.
See that real vintage bit crushers.
That real vintage 4-bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
it just doesn't excite me. It's a free. What is it? A 3-knob pedal? 4-knob pedal?
4-knob pedal.
Yeah.
4-knob pedal.
Like 4-knob under £100 fuzz. It very much falls under my wheelhouse, doesn't it? But
I mean, yeah, you could. I mean, I imagine you can get all sorts of weird and wonderful sounds out of it.
Probably sounds like a wet fart. Let's be fair.
Okay.
I don't think Lee likes it.
I don't know. I might try it, and it'll be my favourite all-time pedal. But
you're gonna be tearing up your board.
Yeah.
So I think the thing that's going to go against it at the moment is the fact that it's one of those pedals where you're like, oh, that might be cool, and if you went and tried it in a shop, you might be convinced. But at the moment, we can't go out and try it in a shop. So
there is that.
And I don't think many people are going to go to the effort of, oh, I'll order it online, and then if I don't like it, send it back. I don't think many people are going to go to that kind of effort. So
I know a really good place where you can go and try pedals without having to leave the house.
Well, unless it's got the EHX ripped speaker on it currently, then it doesn't help us right now, does it?
Do you know what we do have? We have got I think it's about 30 different speakers that aren't ripped. Yeah, we've got like all the Jensen speakers that you
it's
can
all about who wants a rip speaker when you can have an intact speaker?
Yeah. Now we're 100% less ripped.
Yeah, now 100% working.
Right, let's go for our last one, and this one's going to be a bit of a surprise for all y'all. Cort, they're a company. They're a bit of a sleeper company as well, because a lot of their guitars are made in like the Korean factories that a lot of the bigger names come out of, like the PRS and the World Music, I think, is the factory that
I think
they
own the
ESP
factories, don't they? And they make the Cort guitars, and they make other guitars for people, and they make the Manson copies as well. So they make the Matt Bellamy guitars.
Like the budget version.
Yeah, there's quite a few, highly thought of companies use that factory to make their guitars. However, Cort don't seem to have got that. They don't seem to have got the same reputation. For some reason they just haven't caught on. Whee! However,
I was looking around going, what? I didn't realise caught on.
They're doing a guitar called the G300, which is essentially they're like nipping at the heels of like the Ibanez AZs.
Really?
American-based wood body, maple cap, V-profile roasted maple neck, 24 stainless steel frets, 12 to 16 inch compound radius. They've got their own proprietary trem system called the CFA3, which is it kind of looks like the really fancy Wilkinson ones. It's got Duncan SH2H and a TB4. I assume that's the trem booker.
Yeah, TB4. That's the JB as well, isn't it? The 4.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 4's JB.
Okay, there you go. So
I think the 2's. I think it's 2's the Jazz. So
there you go. JB Jazz combo.
Yeah.
I mean that's an oft quoted Seymour Duncan pairing there.
There you go, boys and girls.
Graph Tech Tusk Nut.
Ooh,
so
these looks good.
Like, these are pretty decent in terms of specs. But of course, with such specs comes a price tag, doesn't it? So they're asking $1,199 in dollars.
Right. Okay. I just saw it for a lot cheaper when I was getting this picture.
Did you?
I did.
Go on. How much was it going for?
£749.
Oh, okay.
You thought I was going to say something that was like the pounds equivalent, that was like the conversion, but no, this is Cort G300 Pro, £749 from Gear for Music, and that's brand new by Product Caster. This looks nice. What's the did the in between positions split it, or are there no in between positions?
Yeah, so it's got a 5-way selector switch, and apparently the 2 and 4 position do very single coil glassy sounds. The article that I was looking at didn't give the exact positions, but I assume it's going to have like the Telecaster kind of style outsides and outside coil sound potentially. But who knows?
I'm liking that. If it's that 750, yeah, that's really good, especially up against something like the AZ. I mean the AZs are fantastic guitars,
but they're running you almost double the price here. In fact,
yeah, they are.
The new AZS is going at least double and some, because I think they were
most of them are. I think most of them are like 1700.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Do you know what? One of my friends that I'm messaging to try and get him to come on and vote for the solar sound is going, it's going to look really suspicious, man. he's taking it really seriously.
You don't need to get anyone to do anything.
I know.
If we maintain status quo at the moment, then the solar sound goes through.
Cort basses have always been okay, and they do a 33 fret fretless.
But then it's not 33 fret, is it?
No, it's none.
Whoa!
Has the range of 33.
He does qualify this by saying, well, it would have 33 frets if it had frets. So
any fretless could have as many frets as you want. You just got to find the space for them.
Yeah,
we're not talking microtonal. Like,
don't get me started on that. I did my dissertation on all that sort of stuff. It was not a fun experience.
No. It doesn't say it. I mean, having the 12 notes that we've got is complex enough.
One of the things about the AZ that's it can bring you in or put you off is it has the extra switching. So you've got the 5-way pickup, but then you can switch the things between series and parallel and things like that, which can be a bit of a headache. It does give you more variety, but then there is something to be said about simplicity when you're playing. I would say on this, it looks really nice. Apart from, look how close that volume pot is to the bridge.
Yeah, that's
Strat
pretty...
styling.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's no close. Did you see the new PRS Mark Lethierry signature?
Yes, you may have. I may have. But if that's a signature, then the guy has asked it because he likes it like that.
Yeah. I say that's very reminiscent of that PRS, which is very stratty.
Yeah, this is clearly not stratty, because it's got 2 humbuckers. But like it seems like a viable option. But again, is the issue that you don't see Cort in shops.
You do.
They're very, very rare.
But
Fair deal
usually
in Birmingham.
crappy shops. which is ridiculous because they are good guitars.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming from the same factory as the ones that you might pay a lot more for.
So there's a similar sort of company in the acoustic world to Cort, and they're called Granada. I think they're based in Poland, and they've just started making their own acoustics at very low costs. But they build guitars for people like Yamaha. Wow. So that's one to look out for.
They kind of know what they're doing then.
I mean, that's one to look out for if you're looking for the grandpa guitars.
yeah. If you paint your shed green. Oh dear. I like that. That was a nice bit of news. That is. When did that come out then?
Yes, it did. It did come out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Recently, because it was being reported on. But I think that is where we're going to end the podcast for this week. I'm sorely disappointed that our prodigal child, the grunge, has unfortunately been knocked out of the pedal World Cup. However,
buy a better pedal.
I'd like to see the Rangemaster win this because I've recently become a big fan of Rangemasters.
I mean, my Vox, the Vox treble boost I built isn't a million miles away from a Rangemaster, and I'm kind of smitten with it.
So the final is going to be TS9 and Big Muff.
Let's have a look.
Calling it now.
Let's have a look.
However, while you look at that, I'm going to wrap this podcast up. Thank you, all those people who have come in today and voted. Special thanks to Marcus for having my back on the grunge.
Going down with the sinking ship.
We're going down on this sinking ship. Alas. So thank you to everyone. Thank you especially to the Patreon backers, who are the people who keep these two lights on. And yeah, so massive thanks to you, and we're going to give you a personal shout out to each and every one of you. And as little as $2 a month, you can get on this list of the cool kids, the official cool kids. So we have got Andrew Bimson, who's been in the chat. Damn you, did not vote the grunge. We have got Adam Yeomans of Chef Tone Effects. We have got Doug Christ of 37 Effects. We have got Joseph Richardson of Joseph Richardson. Oh no, he's changed his Instagram handle.
Isn't it just
used
Joseph
to be Joseph Richardson. It used to be everything Joseph. Then it's Joseph Richardson Music. I think it's Joe Plays Riffs now.
Oh Christ!
I will get to that. He's still of Abstraction band though, so you can check him out there, and you can like link yourself back through that. Who else have we got? We have got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. Yes, we have. We have got Ollie's giggling away.
Every time I hear it, I still find it funny.
There we go. And that tells you, that kind of pictures the level at which we are at.
Every time.
Yeah. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups and Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast. So thank you, you amazing people. You are responsible for switching this light on and this light on. So without you, this is what I would look like.
It's not darker. I prefer you like
Stop paying the money.
Yeah.
There we go. So if you want to catch us online, for me it is BudgetPedalChap. You go Instagram, YouTube, Facebook /BudgetPedalChap. YouTube is the home to the No Talk All Tone series, and I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing some more pickpocket stuff in the future very soon.
He's got to earn his money somehow.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah. Sure ain't this pedal video lark, I can tell you that. Lee, you are everything pedalboards of doom. You occasionally release some videos, like once a week usually, detailing news.
Yes, I do news. I do hang on a minute. That's racist, isn't it? Don't do that. Mate.
Yeah, a little bit.
I do the news.
That's why you got banned from Facebook.
For his wildly racist Oriental impressions.
Yeah. Sometimes you do things like that and you're thinking, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Yeah, where did that come from? And why am I doing it?
Yeah.
Oops.
The thoughts, opinions, and impressions of Lee do not necessarily reflect those of the Fret Talk podcast.
But they do pedalboards of doom, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. So pedalboards of doom. You are also. I don't know if I should have mentioned that you're linked with Tonepedia after that outburst. But yeah. Well. And Ollie Miles, you are of Ollie Miles Music.
I am indeed. I double checked this week. I got my Instagram page up just to check.
There we go.
It was the right.
I mean, that is the dedication to the plug, that is, isn't it?
Don't forget to follow us on Pedalboards of Doom on Instagram as well.
There we go. That was a sneaky little boom at the end. So that will be it for this week. So from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. From Lee. From Mr. Ollie Miles. Say bye, Mr. Ollie Miles.
Bye, Mr. Ollie Miles.
You ledge. It will be a tatty bye. And good night this week.
Ta-ra,
a bit. I'm going to edit the fuck out of you at the end of that podcast to make sure that doesn't come through.
Why?
I gave all my dead batteries away today. Free of charge.
There we go.
That'll do.